Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation 2. Alright, the fifth competition has started and I managed to claim that last reward as well. So I'm really happy with that. And of course, this is the EP head start that we've been preparing for. I'm not collecting the 86 EP yet, and let's see how it goes before we decide whether to collect it or not. So far, looking good. Alright, so we have managed to level up as well to 386 already. However, there's still 14 levels more before we go to the next region. So I don't think I will make it. So that's the fact of life sometimes. Still got 5 more days to go. Unlikely we'll make it. So probably I'm going to start deciding which train to claim. Definitely, I think the legendary first, followed by the epic, rare, and then the common. But let's see how things work. As for this video, I'm just going to show you the final reward which I claimed at epic train. I'll come to that later on. For now, let's see how we're doing right now. The quantities are still huge. That's it. I gotta admit that I'm not taking the risk right now, really holding on to the 86 EP job. I'm really afraid once I click on that, the job delivery quantities would increase by a fair bit of it. So I'm going to hold on to that and see how things work out. As of now, it's doing well because we've prepared tons and tons of this event items as a preparation work, and the timing seems good. We are starting like somewhat 8 hours late rather than 12 hours late. So oh, actually it's 10 hours late, apologies for that. So 10 hours late seems to be a better timing than 12 hours late. But that said, it's always a matter of luck. Alright, so really quite happy with what I'm seeing right now. Competitive seems alright so far. But of course, as usual, I don't expect to get first. I'm very happy we can get just that 130 coins, which is that's what we need for that 1000 legendary train, using 1000 summer coins itself. So I've engaged an additional dispatcher for this round because it's just a short 2 days. I'm just going to spend that 25 gems to engage Lisa for this one. Bearing in mind she's just with us a day, so with this short almost, I would say 1.5 or so, we have at least 3/4 or 2/3 of the time she's with us. So let's see how things fare, and we decide whether to spend that remaining 25 gems. Of course, you asked me which is better, 100 gems for a week or 25 gems for a day. I think you should know. It's 100 gems for sure. Then I believe the next question you'll be asking, why don't I spend 100 gems? Alright, the simple answer is I don't have 100 gems. So that's how poor I am in terms of gems, okay? So so far so good, things are doing really well. Alright, I believe we're just going to set our own target for every event. We can play it in very relaxed mode. Some people I do see, they only aim for the swimming pool. So that's really easy. So if you are just like someone that is not so ambitious, just aiming for a swimming pool, alright, why not just lock in for a few hours and play and then get that swimming pool. Yep, I think that's one way of looking into it. Other hand, there are people like even myself who was looking at all 5 trains and swimming pool. Then if that's the case, that means that you're going to put in quite a fair bit of time into the game, a sleepless night sometimes, a bit of effort in terms of planning what goes first, what's going to do next and whatnot. So it's not so leisure after all. It's not a relaxing game after all. It becomes a very tiring, energy draining game. So it is a matter of choice, I believe. So that's what we wanted, and we just go for it. Then again, the question would be, why are we playing until so tiring for such a game? The fact that we already have 386 levels, we have so many trains in Russia. I think it's a matter of satisfaction, setting a goal, and then go for it, try your best, and then get what you wanted. So I think that's the matter of satisfaction you're getting from the game. So this is after all a game. I mean, if it's affecting your life, affecting your health, or affecting something that is not too good, then of course you may decide to quit it totally. I think that's a choice to make. After all, if you're like me, we didn't put in a single cent into the game. Quitting it is so much easier because at the end of the day, if you have put in real money into the game, you just find a bit wasteful. If you put in the tens of dollars or hundreds of dollars into such a game, you just find that quitting it becomes so difficult. Alright, so again, here we have 8% bonus and football team. We got trash again. So I believe this is not a very wise mathematical programmer. Alright, I could say it this way. Whoever is the programmer of this, or whoever has been reviewing and putting that percentage, is quite a dummy. So it is quite a joke after all. I mean, if you are able to do an assessment of how dumb this percentage bonus is, it just shows how wise the programmer is. It's really very dumb to add in a percentage at such small intervals of starting with 1 to 3% and then 4, 5, 6, or even now giving us a football team of 8%, whereas giving the rest 6%. It is absolutely dumb. Alright, so that's the only answer for such a programmer. Alright, happy moments here. Alright, although it's a duplicate, but claiming that last reward is really another sense of satisfaction. Alright, back to this developer. I mean, they're putting in effort to make design of the game, having different events, and rather than repeating it so frequently like what they did in the past. In that case, I think they are doing quite a good job. But it's just that in terms of these things that they try out first time, the bonus is really not doing well. Besides that, quantities has been really on a rise. I couldn't imagine having to do 1,000 quantities delivery. So I believe there's a need to balance between revenue generation and customer satisfaction. While they believe that putting it so difficult, people will spend real money to buy additional dispatcher and buy additional factories. I don't think customer satisfaction will be there. People may just quit totally, feeling disgusted. So I believe developer must be more human-like. They need to play the game, otherwise they are developing a game for people to play, and with the back of the mind, money grabbing, that's terrible. So in my opinion, the quantity shouldn't be that high, so that's more enjoyable, and people don't mind paying for a nice looking train. So I believe if they really want to do revenue generation, they could have designed trains that are only for paying customers. I believe people don't mind forking out a couple of dollars just to buy a good looking train. So that is the way I think they should direct it, so that in terms of customer satisfaction, they feel good and they pay good money. So making jobs tough just let people feel disgusted. So that's totally different. Alright, so I believe they're going to switch their mindset in that context. For us players, I think generally if you feel that this game is just too tiring for you, I think you should take a break, no problem at all. Watch people play or play other games. I think that's perfectly fine. Do not drain away your life in the single game. Who knows, one day I may just stop playing as well. But that's it. So far, so good. Able to achieve what I set. So I think in that context is the satisfaction I'm getting out of this game. And also the fact that the new events make it interesting. But generally, the things that I was really not happy with, I already mentioned earlier. I really hope the developer could change. Feedback will be useful. Try to give some feedback through the review of the game and whatnot. Alright, so I wish you happy playing this game and good luck in the 5th competition. Goodbye.